What's good, people? I'm reacting to how. Hold on, bro. I'm way too fast. My reaction for today is how to ruin a legacy, and it's a video by Conor McGregor, UFC documentary. Before we start the video, bro, I got a quick note. Peep game, y'all. Peep game to anybody that's still watching the video. If you got anything, bro, look, I'm in a positive mood, bro. Even though I like cold weather, I like raining. I don't like cold weather. I don't like raining and all of that. But it's cold outside. It's raining and it's depressing. But hey, I'm still having a smile. I still got the camera. I'm still like enjoying myself. So if you got anything that you want to do, bro, sports, studying, friggin' an astronaut, bro, do it. You feel me? Like, do it, bro. Just do it. If you are young and do it. If you're an old head, try to do it. If you can't do it, inspire people to do it. 100. Let's go. If you're a fighter too, just be careful with it.
What is the price of madness? Is it to be gripped by the murk of riches, to be beheld by one's legacy? We watched as a man who transcended the world of martial arts tread his sullen path into the darkness, seemingly never to return.
Be honest with you, I got into the UFC because of this guy.
From serving his
to be 100 with
to
you.
slavery of his legacy, and the fragile lines of what was right and wrong blurred into a place where reason would surely be fraught with rage and fraught with anger, and betwixt his ego and the money lay the resting husk of Conor McGregor.
But then this dude started to be wild.
Ecstasy, the wealth, and
I didn't get along with him, bro.
Conor's rise to dominance took us on a journey, a fable that he was constructing in rich and enigmatic detail. He called his shots and he landed them. He predicted outcomes and they emerged. The question was,
imagine this guy with Floyd, bro. He would have been named by people as the greatest, bro. Everybody would have said this is the greatest MMA artist of all time.
And I think it deserves to be read out in full.
Combat striker, whatever you want to call him.
I've lost my mind on this game.
Like Vincent Van Gogh, dedicated his life to his art and lost his mind in the process. That's happened to me. When that gold belt was around my waist, when my mother has a big mansion, my girlfriend has a different car for every day of the week, when my kids have everything they ever want, then it will pay.
Then I'll be happy I lost my mind. Can you just reflect and talk to me about how that makes you feel hearing that in 2021?
It's been some ride. I've got it done.
This Conor McGregor was kinda, he changed. He was a little bit of, like he sounded and he looked like he's a healthier dude, but it was fake, bro. It was all fake. He went along with Tony Robbins. And he had, I don't know, a couple of discussions with him. I guess therapy or whatever you want to call it. And he came back to the UFC against Dustin, a changed man. He asked for Dustin for the hot sauce. He gave Dustin. He told Dustin that he gonna give him some whiskey bottles, and he was just like a friendly, genuine dude. He looked like it. It's all fake, bro. That is not his persona. That is not his character. So as soon as Dustin whipped him up, as soon as Dustin slept him, as soon as Dustin gave him that beating, bro, he slept him. A lot of memes of Conor being sleeping in the octagon. As soon as that happened, bro, Conor got back to the to the devil that he was. He was, to be honest with you, he was trying to trash talk, but that trash talk game was not like how it was like with Nate, with Jose, with all the guys that he beat him before, with Dustin the first time. So they did the trilogy and he got whooped. He got whooped, bro. He got checked with Dustin's elbow. He broke his shin and everything was bad for this guy. Karma hit bad. If y'all believe in that shit, it hit bad, bro. God didn't. Like he got served what he deserved. You feel me? And after that, bro, he was not the same dude. Like he's been wilding, bro, on cocaine or whatever he's doing, bro. If you check out his Instagram post, like it's hella weird, bro. He's posting his wife or whoever she is, giving him some dinky winky on a boat. Bro been wild, bro, and we don't know if he's gonna come back to the UFC or not. So I think he is
Almost
done.
words that would be chiseled onto a headstone. The Conor that we got back after the Khabib fight was visibly reflective and emotional on his accomplishments.
He was fake. Khabib, as Habib said, bro, as he said, I'm going to humble you, and he rearranged his face, bro. He humbled that dude. That night he humbled him, and he was trying to humble his teammates too, with the eagle fly that Habib did. You know what I'm saying? That Kratos jump from the. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? So he got humbled, but then he got back to his roots.
That man who knew his
He became
goals,
the devil's
his dreams,
again.
his visions, and the ability to materialize them in the world around him had seemingly dissipated into a life of comfortability, a life that was satisfied with the legacy that he had splayed onto the canvas. And although it was a journey that inspired thousands, earned him millions, and 2 UFC belts at the same time, it signified a journey complete. As much as people want to paint him as someone who had lost his drive,
Look at the meme on
become
it.
too rich to be a competitor, or was too busy being drunk to ever return in a meaningful way to the octagon, I feel that they somewhat missed the point in the superficiality of those particular excuses. What was obvious to me was that there was no more meaning in him.
That flyweight or whatever you call it, bro. Conor McGregor was lethal. He was deadly in that division, bro. He was deadly. You feel me?
His return. He was lacking a clear and defined goal.
Excited to be back here. I'm very excited to have fans back in the area. I'm very excited with the competition, the multiple competition. I just feel invigorated.
When we think of Conor, we think of Mystic Mac.
Because I predict these things.
A man who visualized things into reality, and regardless of the spiritual
He had
or
no tattoos
psychological
back
intent
then.
of how you spin that story beat,
I mean, in
visualization
these
remains a
videos.
powerful
Look,
tool.
no tattoos,
Secret
only the neck.
provides a
Never mind.
framework that can spur the reader into manifesting their aspirations and goals into physical
Bullshit.
reality.
Bro, look, anybody that is still watching, as always, if you read this book, bro, The Secret, I read it. It's full of bullshit. The universe will start to rearrange itself to make it happen for you. That is BS at its finest, bro. BS. That is not gonna happen, bro. Nothing happens without God, bro. Nothing happens without God. And bro, I read this book and I remember maybe reading it twice, and I believed what this book got, but this book got a lot of BS. None of this is real, bro.
But it can be
Maybe you
also
feel
lost
like it's
to people
real,
who
but
seek a more grounded approach to achieving their dreams. Imagery, as it's known in sports psychology, is a credible and well-documented
Imagery is a good thing. There's a study about imagery. If you got like, they got two basketball groups, and one they imagined them shooting like perfect free throws, and the other trained for the perfect free throws. And after a while, they like tested both of them, and they got the same results from both. Yeah, I know, it's shocking, right? So imagery is good for your technique, for your like as motivation, as all about. If you believe in that, because I visualize myself beating Mike Tyson right now, I'm gonna be beating up Mike Tyson without no work, without none of that, bro. That is BS. That is not gonna happen, bro. Everything takes steps, and everything without God is not gonna be happening, whether you visualize it 100 times or not.
Psychological technique that can truly affect performance in a meaningful way. And well, that was the problem. The Conor we got back was simply there to prove he could, to show his love for combat sport. It lacked the vivid and colourful paint strokes of an artist who had ambition beyond simply extending his legacy. Conor had carved out of the history books something nobody had ever done before. Now he was just attempting to prove his relevance in a sport that unforgivingly requires undivided attention. That lack of a clear and visualized goal clearly hurt Conor and signified a drifting of that mentality that we as fans had come to know well. Conor strayed from this path of perfection a long time ago, and raising them 2 belts signified a spiral from that lofty throne.
When's the last time you seriously thought about your browser?
Bro, what you asking some private questions, bro? None of your business. Uh-oh. The incident that brought up the humbling.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
The incident that brought the humbling.
It's gonna be a long night for him. It's gonna be a long night.
Yes!
He knows this.
Lord, save me that
He knows
face.
put him back to box.
I'm
I'm gonna put him book.
Now bang it off
Hey.
to me. Don't come at that kid. Don't ever.
But whatever dark and desperate hooks that had singed their way into McGregor's skin,
yeah, I don't know what king that is.
He was angry, drunk, and tarnishing every shred of positive public opinion he had. Those dark and terrible forces were leading him astray from the path of greatness. But perhaps it was right after achieving every goal that he had set himself. That coiled spring of control and deliberate purpose was due to unfold in
going through the Mike Tyson phase, punching old people and shit. Look at this disgusting human being, bro. Couldn't be me.
Come here before you and take accountability and take responsibility, and I owe it to the people that have been supporting me. I owe it to my mother, my father, my family. I owe it to the people who trained me in martial arts. That's not who I am. That's not the reason.
Bro, that's what happened when you can be drunk 24/7, bro. Please, bro, if anybody, I don't know, if you watching, bro, and you drink or whatever, but try quitting. I know you do it once a week. I know you do it on a Thursday, on a Friday, on a Saturday, bro, but try quitting, bro. It ain't good for you. Like, you, after 20 years, I know you live once. I know, but why not live longer? I know in your book you got that, like, in your mind you believe in, I live once, I want to do it. But what about living once but a longer lifespan? What about living healthy? What about dying a deathly, like an easy death, bro? Why you gotta live with the liver problems, kidney problems, and all of that? You feel me? Like, stop, bro. It ain't worth it. You be getting headaches. You be acting weird. You be waking up the morning not remember what you did. You be punching old people like this gentleman did. So stop it, bro.
In that wandering madness, however, reason found him, and the fight game would call him back like a siren's song. A warrior called back to battle by the trumpets of war, and the Conor that emerged was different. He would open up about the emotions and mindset involved going into the Khabib bout. It was interesting to see how, now removed from the situation, what was really going through his mind during this time period.
You were drinking in the build-up.
Yeah, just venom in me or something. Don't know why. I had people holed up in a hotel from that part of the world. I would ring and arrange a fight. So they'd come from the hotel down to the gym and have a full-blown fight, no head guard, gloves, that's a fight. I'd win. You know, I'd have a war and I'd win, I'd knock the guy out. And then I'd go off and celebrate.
For anyone who was in doubt, it was clear that the
crazy
aspects of the fight, the build-up,
oh, there goes Zuba.
Are what clouded McGregor from his usual fascination with perfection. He clearly wanted
hit him with the 1-2.
And not
And then
the fighter. This abstract variable
he got humiliated that night.
In skill and athletic performance, leaving him wide open to a plethora of malevolent motivations that were simply pernicious to his fight. It was clear that the loss had significantly altered McGregor's attitude and perceptions of himself, returning to a place where focus and drive were the main point of his athletic development. You see this in his attitude and demeanour in his interviews during the Cowboy fight.
It did get very, very personal, but I'm taking a back step from that and focusing on the skills. It's a very skillful bout.
There is a maturity and awareness that wasn't present previously.
I've made mistakes, and, you know, I've been man enough to admit them.
If his performance didn't speak for itself, it was clear that this McGregor, a now focused and prepared athlete, was a return to the animal, known for vicious knockouts and enigmatic performances. But as disrespectful as it is to say, focus and preparation might be enough to beat an over-the-hill cowboy, but it certainly isn't enough against the shark swimming at the top of the division. The power and drive that fuels these competitors operates
excellent
on
review,
level.
bro. Excellent review about the lightweight division.
Also, just want to take 5 seconds to say that membership is now available with a whole host of benefits.
Appreciate your membership, brother.
And so this leads me to my point about having a clear and defined goal, something to visualize. It's obvious that Conor became lost on his wayward path, and that his purpose within the fight game wasn't so lucid anymore. It's a scary thought to think that you can have it all, but have so little, and all those riches and cars are naught when the bolt of the octagon door traps you in there with another man. It's where dreams go to die and legends are made. The single-minded devotion to this game is what often elevates another man's will over his opponent. Dustin had a demon to resolve, and all Conor had was a thrill of competition. And the real question was, what is competitive about a game that you've already conquered? That acrid intangible must have pulled and gripped at McGregor's mind as he woke up day in and day out during training camp, held at bay by the pursuit of one more dance with glory, one more chance to prove his greatness. But
he said he wanted before the Kamaru Usman fight against Jorge. against Masvidal. I think he said he wanted to go for the belt, and Usman said why not. But Conor, as always, just was speaking, just talk. If you just Twitter talk. So he said his plan is to he's very heavy right now. I don't know if you see his Instagram post, bro. He is heavy. He is heavy and a half. And he said he wanted to go for the welterweight, I guess. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe him going against Edwards, bro. Maybe him going again. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think, bro. Look what I think is gonna happen. Okay. Leon will go against Usman. Okay. Usman's gonna win, obviously, bro. Bro, if you got anything other than that, bro, go watch some footage. Usman gonna get the win. Conor's gonna call out Usman again, and then they're gonna fight. That's what I think is gonna happen. But I don't know with these fighters, bro. I don't know with Conor, bro. He's wasting a lot of time, bro. He 3 years he did nothing. He just played twice. 3 years, bro. Like, you wasting your time. You could have up your record up your numbers. I don't know how much is he. 22, 23 to 5, 6. You could get at least 28, 27 wins. You feel me? What? He's wasting his time, bro. He's wasting a lot of his time.
Becoming the first simultaneous.
I think he feels like he's gonna be young forever. I don't know what's going on with him.
Landscape of MMA. Those goals can create a legend. Conor's pilgrimage back into the fight game was void of any grandeur, and he ultimately fell victim to another man's dream. For Conor, there was no excuses to fall back on. He was prepared, mentally and physically, but still was bested by another man. And so the question was, would that gracious and humble McGregor remain, or would the loss erode that modest shell and unearth that insidious personal animosity that had afflicted him during the Khabib bout?
But I can't forgive myself, no matter how.
I'm honoured to share the octagon, brother, and we will do it again, alright? Good man. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Enjoy everything, right, brother?
The best of you and your family.
Thank you.
One of the way.
And you. Thank you so much. Totally good woman. Thank you.
The defeat and accusations of uncharitable business took two things from Conor: his honour and his legacy.
Is that the mindset, enemy, going into this?
Yeah, for sure. Corpse. It's a corpse.
What is the prediction? How do you see it playing out?
Bro, bro just switches like that, bro. He's a weird, bro. He got a weird character, bro. He just switched like that for no reason. Boy beat him up so bad, he switched again. The thing is, he didn't switch after he lost. Nah, he shook his hand and he said congratulations, enjoy and everything and all of that BS. And then when he got back home, I think he watched the footage again and said, oh my god, this was humiliating. Back to being the devil. Like, I don't know what's going on with this guy, bro.
Dustin's going out on a stretcher. That's my prediction.
The spite and venom that McGregor came
and then he started going off on Khabib.
Beset by his ego.
This guy's sick in the head, bro.
Up to the last fight, you were unusually kind to Dustin. Now on fight week, it's the exact opposite. So where did that switch happen?
Because he got knocked the fuck out.
That's right. That's right, bro. That's right. Boy beat him up so bad, he decided to be bad again.
So empty and forced, devoid of any previous meaning.
Bro, I'm pausing the video way too much, but Dustin said a one-liner that's way too dope, bro, and was way too funny. He said, because he got slept out, like he said now, and then he got, now McGregor fast, McGregor sleep. Bro, I laughed so hard when I heard him first say that.
And passion.
Look at this trash. Like, even the trash talk is not there no more.
That perceptive trash talk that would visibly etch away at his opponents was no longer there.
It ain't there,
empty words falling on a man that had already conquered his giant. That was the problem. Conor was no longer invincible.
Look at him, bro.
He was
look at his scale. Look at his physique. Look at his. All of it is fake, bro. All of it is fake.
Perhaps that's all Conor had before. An air of mysticism which had dissipated under the humanizing barrage of defeat. The damage was already done, and Conor's aimless escapade into greatness had failed. His castle was crumbling.
I think his leg's broken. I think his leg is broken. Oh no! His leg's broken. It looks like either a break or a dislocation.
Doesn't say broke his leg.
For Conor, in loss there used to be a lesson to be learnt, but now there was only excuses, built-in reasons to avoid that fitful fate.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of
bro, you were getting cooked, bro. You were getting cooked. Don't act like you were gonna win that fight. You were getting cooked. That leg. Big up Dustin, bro. He proved everybody wrong.
I was boxing the bleeding head off him, kicking the
wasn't.
blade leg on.
It wasn't.
Usual dive to close the distance. This is not over. If I have to take this outside with him, it's all outside. I don't give a bollocks.
He was putting his fingers in my glove and pulling me down to throw the up kicks. I was trying to let Herb know that this guy's a dirtbag, man.
Your wife is in me DMs, hey baby. Hit me back up on chat till later on. We'll be at the after party, the Win nightclub, baby. You're looking big, you little.
The future
Trash.
of Connor seems to lead into a heart of immense darkness.
He's trash. He is trash, bro. Will he get back, bro? I don't think so. Who are you gonna play? Let's be realistic before I end up the video. Who are you gonna play? Usman, he gonna munch him up. Usman go eat him alive, bro. Who? Bro, the only guys that Connor can play against right now, bro, Tony, Nate is out of the UFC. Who? Leon would destroy him, bro. Without no wrestling, without none of that, bro. Striking, Leon is going to destroy him. Them kicks, I'm not talking about the head kick that he did against Usman. No. The leg kicks, the all of that, bro. Who are we gonna play? Who? Masvidal is gonna strike the hell out of him, and he gonna kill him. And I don't think Conor want that fight. So Conor is a no brainer, bro. Conor doesn't want to play against nobody, bro. He doesn't want to fight against nobody. He got his Donald Cerrone fight, and it was an easy fight. Okay. Other than that, bro, right now, nobody. Flyweight division, if he cuts weight, which is impossible now, he can't do it. He cannot do it. Who he gonna play against? Volk, he gonna destroy him. Lightweight, who? Charles Oliver, bro. Charles is going. I don't need to talk about that. Middleweight, Usman, nah. Light heavyweight or whatever you call it, bro. Izzy, kill him. Who? He doesn't have the place for the UFC, bro. I think what he got to do right now is call out Floyd Mayweather again, play against Manny Pacquiao, or maybe go against Canelo. My opinion. And on that note, see you next time.